Hi everyone, this is Ryan Nash. I'm actually going to be taking you guys through the new quality control system that we're implementing. This will take the place of the FTQ system we're currently using. I just wanted to take a moment to show you what the user interface looks like and some of the features and benefits that you're going to get out of the new program. So what we're going to do is turn you guys on to have checklists as mandatory. So you're going to see the reformatting of your screen slightly. I'm going to go to Woodlake Estates 91, so I've stepped into the subdivision, looked at the lots that are in the subdivision. I'm going to use lot 91 as an example. You click View Schedule just like you normally do when you're stepping through the On Location Field Manager. If you don't know how to get to this point, then we'll have some other videos coming out, but this is for users who already kind of know the system itself, and we're just showing the change. All right, the task I'm going to deal with is Deliver Frame 1. This task has a checklist, so you can see along the status bar here, the task has not been started, view task details, start task today, add task notes, or view checklist. You see that complete is not actually available. Release POs, start and complete's available. That's because there's no checklist associated with release POs. If you see checklist available, that means that you have to do the checklist prior to being able to complete the task. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the view checklist, and you'll see that I've already done a first inspection. So the way that the scheme is set up is for Deliver Frame 1, the first inspection was done. I said that everything was 100%, it had delivery location was acceptable, and you had the correct address. So that's really something that has been done already, and I did that inspection on 5/22. So that was today. I'm going to collapse it. Now you see second inspection is what came up. It shows up as no, and I said testing only, no issues, because I don't want to pollute the database and hold the vendor accountable for something that is not correct. The reason I'm doing this in the live system is because of the email function. So I have to clear all of the exceptions prior to completing the task. So it'll do first inspection, second inspection, and the second inspection will only have items that were deficient on the first inspection. So it's not everything again, it's only things that you need to address. I'm going to go ahead and say no. One checkbox right here, inspection completed. That means that I want to say that I've done my second inspection. When you come back, it'll be on the third and final inspection. If I want to save it in its current state, but I don't want to go ahead and say the second inspection done, say an inspector down the street needs to grab my ear for a second, I want to save it halfway through the checklist but not consider the second inspection to be done, I can just save the state as it is, and when I go back it's going to be on second inspection still. So it's just really saving it on halfway done checklist or something like that. If I say it's good and I go ahead, it's going to allow me to complete the task. But I'm going to say it's not good. It's going to timestamp it. You'll see start and complete has been made available, but you really don't want to do that because things are not complete and it won't let you actually send it. One other feature I want to point out while we're here is the save and send function. You'll see the checklist right here. If I click save and send, the program knows the vendor that has the PO for that particular task on that particular lot. So Wolf Lumber, this is their email address that's in Newstar, for Woodlake Estates 91, Deliver Frame 1, the first inspection was completed on 5/22. Second inspection, there was verified material is damage free. You see under first inspection, no deficient items show up because we're on the second inspection. So they're telling them, no, the material was not damage free, and it put the notes that I put inspection 1 testing only, no issues. So you can see it's pre-populated the email. If I want to CC the project manager or anyone else, I can add it from my contacts. The functionality is the same on your iPad. So I'm on a computer right now. That doesn't matter. This is a program that works on basically any platform that'll get on the internet. So very cool functionality. I'm going to go ahead and CC myself on this, and I will strip the vendor off, and I'm going to send it over. Right. So I have no vendor on the email because I just don't want to cause any problems with creating confusion. Now you'll see if I go to view checklist again. Now we're on the final inspection. So there are only 3 inspections available, but if I want to go back and look at previous inspections, you can see what actually was emailed to the vendor. here's my email, right? So now I got a fancy little email that says what's wrong with the house. So this is a way for you to open up items with a vendor without calling them, and this is immediate. As you saw, it popped up very quickly. The final inspection, you have to say yes or you can't complete the task. Now I want to start and complete the task today because everything is a-okay. It's good, right? So start and complete the task. You'll see that the view checklist is still available upon refresh, but the task is now complete. It's been flagged as complete, and you can go back and look at your checklist. So if you have questions about what you did on that particular activity, you can go back and view those. You'll see the third inspection is not available because everything was good, so there's really no need to display that. So that's really all you've got to do. You need to keep in mind, if you have view checklist available, the checklist is mandatory. That means there is a checklist associated. You won't be able to complete the task until you have completed it with all items being satisfactory. That's really going to tie quality jobs to payments, so you can't fudge things through, I guess. The only way around that would be to say everything is good and step through it to be able to pay someone. So that'd be the only way you can actually pay someone. Let's say it's our fault and it was not any fault of the vendor. Between you and your project manager, that's something that you need to just deal with how you're going to handle. But really, you can't pay anybody until the checklist has been marked as all satisfactory items. But anyway, we're really excited about the transition. I hope you guys like the user interface. If there are any items that you don't like or things that you feel like we should add, then we would really like to tailor the functionality to your usage. It needs to be a tool that you guys are happy using. So be happy to hear any feedback you've got. You can email me at rnash@dsldhomes.com if you have any questions, or if you run into any bugs or issues. This is a new program for us, so I hope you'll be patient with us. If you do find a problem, we'll try to jump in the middle of it as quickly as possible and take care of that. Thank you for your time and have a good afternoon. Thanks.